Don't miss it. All right. I'm going to keep moving on this here. Look at this. All right, here you go. It's going to be a little bit hard, but I'm going to make it here. Let's go here.
Oh, yes, sir. In PET we did this.
But it is there, but this is slightly different here. That's going to be a little bit challenging here. I'm going to go with Daksha.
Yes, sir.
Look at how many of you have seen this symbol? The recycling.
Sir, recycling, me. Sir, in 5th grade, I did a
Yeah,
expo
I'm going
on
to read
this.
about this great guy called Gary Anderson, who actually devised this. How the recycle symbol was created, right? The Daksha. Can you read the title and the first part?
Yes. Yes, sir. How the recycling symbol was created. Gary Anderson designed a symbol with which we see everywhere nowadays.
Once again,
I studied
designed a symbol. Gary Anderson designed a symbol which we see everywhere nowadays. Look at the nowadays single word. Look at everywhere single word. Look at very closely. Each and every word you have to make a meaning out of this. All right, nowadays is single everywhere, and I want to Dakshan careful about reading. When you read, you have to observe the whole thing. Okay, how they are spelling, how they are pronouncing. So everyone has to listen. Keep going, Daksha. I studied
engineering at the University of Southern California at the time when there was a lot of emphasis in the United States on training young people to be engineers. That said, I eventually switched to architecture. I just could not get a grasp on electronics, and architecture seemed more concerned to me.
Agree to me. Comment. I am going to give you 7.5 for the first paragraph. Concrete to me. All right. It's Southern California. It's going to be Southern California, not Southern California. I studied engineering at the University of Southern California at a time when there was a lot of emphasis in the United States on training young people to be engineers. That said, come on, look at the comma. That said, I eventually switched to architecture. I switched to architecture, full stop. Look at the full stop. I just couldn't get a grasp on electronics, and the architecture seemed more concrete to me. Akshara, read the first paragraph again. I'll come back to you for the second. Akshara.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I studied engineering at the University of Southern California at a time when there was a lot of emphasis in the United States on training young people to be engineers. That said, I eventually switched to architecture. I just couldn't get a grasp on electronics, and architecture seemed more
Concrete, more solid. Concrete means concrete to me. Good job, good job. Eventually, who knows the answer? What is the meaning of eventually, Sushant? Eventually, there is a big word there. B2 level word.
Sir,
Go ahead, Daksha.
sir, comparing two sentences.
Not really. Eventually is nothing but finally. Note it down. Finally. Eventually is nothing but quickly note it down. It's going to help you. When people talk about eventually it's final. Quick. So you have to completely understand this Dakshan. You have to completely understand this paragraph. To all the paragraphs, especially the first paragraph is very important. Each and every paragraph you have to understand 100% to really get a full score, because it's one of the challenging exercises. All right. So I studied engineering, University of Southern California, all that United States. Then he switched to architecture because he felt it is more concrete, more solid. Very good. Daksha, paragraph 2.
Sir? Yes, sir.
I'll come back to you, Akshara. I'll come back to you. Do you have a question? Do you have a question, Akshara?
Yes, sir. Can you repeat the meaning of eventually?
Finally, eventually, is nothing but finally, ultimately, last.
Sir, concrete means solid.
Concrete means solid.
Yes, sir.
Keep going. Daksha, paragraph number 2.
Sir, it was around I think I found
Yeah, it was around. Keep moving.
It was around that time that I saw a poster advertising a design competition being run by the Corporation of America. The idea was to create a symbol to represent recycled paper. One of my college requirements had been a graphic design course, so I thought I had
No,
to
I
give
thought
it
I
a
would
go.
give. You have to switch to the next word, then come back. It's not I had give. I would give. I would give. Keep moving.
I thought I would give it a go. It did not take me long to come up with my design. Only a day or two.
Blank.
Dash
Blank. You said
one.
blank.
நல்லா போட்டாச்சு கமல்
Look at that. Somebody, you guys have to mute except for the reader. Keep moving.
Sir, we want to fill in the blanks, sir.
No, you have. It's a gap text. Just listen. Okay, you came a little bit late. Just listen. Observe. Daksha, keep moving.
Yes, sir.
Blank. But I already had arrows and angles in my mind because on my course I had done a presentation on recycling waste paper. I had come up with a graphic that described this process very simply.
Superb. She switched very nicely. I had come. When the come is coming as a third word, it's going to be I had come. Very good. So super.
Okay, sir.
I had come. I had come up. I had come up with the graphic design. Now it was around the time I saw a poster advertising a design competition being run by the Container Corporation of America. The idea was to look at the modulation I use. The idea was to create a symbol to represent recycled paper. One of my college requirements, look at that, one of my Akshara, one of my requirements, look at the plural.
Course.
One of my, we used to say in India, one of my college requirement. No, that's wrong. Whenever you have one of my college requirements, big one, big grammar. One of my college requirements had been a graphic design course, so I thought I would give it a go. It didn't take me long.
The requirements means course, right, sir?
Can you repeat?
Sir, requirements means
Need.
course.
Requirements means need. Write it down. Need, necessity. I thought I would give it a go. All the its are important. It didn't take me long to come up with my design. Only a day or two. Dash. But I already had arrows and angles in my mind because on my course I had done a presentation on recycling wastewater. I had come up with a graphic design, that graphic that describes the process very simply. Don't worry about 37 blank right now. First, try to get the meaning of it. Gary Anderson, who is the inventor of this particular design, recycled symbol, and he is telling about how he invented, how he really got it. So you have to read 4 or 5 times to really understand this. Super. Akshara.
The requirements means needs.
Need. Requirements means need. Akshara, paragraph 3.
Yes, sir. The problem with the design I had done earlier was that it seemed flat, two-dimensional,
Two-dimensional.
two-dimensional. So when I sat down to enter the competition, I thought back to a field trip in elementary school to a newspaper office where we would been shown how papers were.
We had been shown.
We had been shown how paper was fed over
Fed.
rollers,
Fed.
fed over rolls as it was printed. The three arrows in it looked like strips or folded over paper. I drew them in pencil and then traced over everything in black ink. These days, with computers, graphics, package, it's rare that designs are quite So
Quiet, so plain. Don't worry. You are doing great. Akshara, you are doing great. Don't worry. All right. Just listen what I am reading, how I am reading.
Sir, read, sir, next.
Abhi, can you read the paragraph 3? Can you read this? The problem with the design. Unmute and read.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The problem with the design I had done earlier was that it seemed flat, two-dimensional. So when I sat down to enter the competition, I thought back to a field trip in the elementary school. To a newspaper office, we would be showed how paper was fed over rollers as it was printed. Blank. The three arrows in it looked like strips of folded over paper. I drew them in pencil and then traced over everything in black ink. These days, with computer graphics package, it drafts are design are quite so plain.
Superb. I'll put a 9 here. I'll put a packages, and most of your modulation is correct. One or two very long sentences, the modulation is a little bit off. You have to be careful. The problem with the design that had come earlier was that it seemed flat, two-dimensional. So when I sat down to enter the competition, he did very well. I thought back to a field trip in elementary school to a newspaper office where he really missed it, where we had been shown, look at the passive form, past perfect passive form. We had been where we had been shown how paper was fed over. Look at the phrasal verb, fed over rollers as it was printed blank. He didn't mention the blank. The three arrows in it look like strips of folded over paper. I drew them in pencil and then traced over everything in black ink. These days, with the computer graphic packages, it is rare that designs are quite so plain. Okay, first I'm trying to read this as much as possible. Then we can get to a meaning. 2-3 times you read it. You have to have the accuracy in answering. Don't start answering now. Last 30 minutes we can do it, but try to understand what they are saying. All right. Daksha, the next paragraph, I think.
Sir, Darshan can read. I think.
You are going to do the next one. Daksha.
Yes. I think I found out I had won the competition in a letter. Was I excited? Well, yes, of course, but not that excited. Blank. So it just seemed like, of course, I would win the win.
Of course, I would win. Look at the exclamation.
Yes, sir.
I would win.
Yes, of course, I would win. There was a momentary prize.
Monetary prize.
For this
Monetary means money. Monetary prize. Keep going.
monetary prize. Though for the life of me, I cannot remember how much it was. About $2?
$2,000. $2,000.
Okay, sir.
Good job, Daksha. I'll
Thank you,
go.
sir.
I'll go with Akshara here again. Akshara, go for it.
yes, sir. I think I found out I would won the competition.
I had one. Look at that. You can't go with the I would. I would win. If had it been for win, it would have been I would win. Isn't it, Akshara? V1. It is V3 here. So I had one. Keep moving.
Okay, sir. I had won the competition in a letter. Was I excited?
Very
Well,
good. Very good. Good modulation. Was I excited? Very good. Very good modulation. Keep going.
well, yes, of course, but not that excited. So it just seemed like, or cause I would win. There was a mm, mm, mon, mon,
Monetary price. Money related.
monetary price, though for
Though
the
for the life of me.
life of me, I can't remember how much it was. About $2,000?
Very dollars. $2,000 because it's a plural. Very good. I think I found out I had won the competition in a letter. Was I excited? Well, yes, of course, but not that excited. Blank. So it just seemed like, of course, I would win. There was a monetary prize, though for the life of me, I can't remember how much it was. About $2,000. Super, super. The next one. Here you go. Dakshan, the next paragraph. Go for it.
When I finished my studies, I decided to go into urban planning and I moved to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. It seems funny, but I really played down the fact that I would win in this competition. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphs rather than urban planning. Blank. I remember seeing it once on a left which had been produced on recycled paper, but then I disappeared.
It disappeared. It disappeared. Leaflet, leaflet, leaflet. Okay, couple of pronunciation errors, but far better. Very good action. Come a long way. When I finished my studies, I decided to go into urban planning and I moved to Los Angeles. It seems funny, but I really played down the fact that I had won this competition. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics rather than urban planning. Blank. I remember seeing it. Big words are there. It will confuse you here. I remember seeing it once on a leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. All right, Abhi, read that paragraph again when I finished my studies.
Sir, one question.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. When I finished,
No, what is
when I
your
finished
what
my
is your
studies,
Go
I
ahead.
decided to go into the urban plan. Yes,
No,
sir.
you
When I
asked
finished
your
my
question.
studies,
You asked your
I
question.
okay. A while, sir. Certainly, sir. A while.
One second. I just make sure I'm seeing here. Okay, go ahead. When I finish my studies.
The last paragraph, no, sir.
No, I want you to read this.
So last paragraph.
No, this
Sir,
paragraph.
when I finished my studies.
When I finished this paragraph.
When I finished my studies, I decided. Yes, sir. When I finished my studies, I decided to go into the urban planning and I moved to Los Angeles. It seems funny, but I really played down the fact I had won this competition. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics rather than urban planning. I remember seeing it once on the leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared.
Super. On a leaflet, you put a definite article there on a leaflet. And also the fourth line,
Blank.
you missed out that. So that's a conjunction. But good job, Abhi. Now, Ritanya, are you there? You guys have to show your face. And I'm not going to ask guys who don't show the face. Ramjan, I want you to do the next paragraph. Ramjan, quick.
Sure.
Ritanya, you show this to answer. No, I don't want blank face here. Ramjan here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, why?
A while after graduating, I flew to Amsterdam for a holiday. I'll never forget. When I walked off the plane, I saw my symbol. It was it was on a big recycling bin, and it was bigger than a beach ball. I was really taken aback. That was quite a long time ago, though. Since then, I have got more qualifications and worked for quite a few different firms, some more environmentally aware than others.
Very good, very steady, very nice, good composure, superb reading. A while after graduating, I flew to Amsterdam for a holiday. I will never forget when I walked off the plane. I saw my symbol. It was in a big recycling bin and it was bigger than a beach ball. Blank. I was really taken aback. That was quite a long time ago, though. Since then, since the big words, note it down. Since then, two words, note it down. Since then, I have got more qualifications to work for quite a few different firms, very nicely pronounced by him, few different firms. some more environmentally aware than others. All right. I want Sushant to read one more time this paragraph. Sushant, can you read that paragraph again? I want to see how you read.
A while after graduating, I flew to Amsterdam for a holiday I'll never forget. When I walked off the plane, I saw my symbol. It was on a big recycling bin, and it was bigger than a beach ball. And I was really taken aback. That was quite a long time ago, though. Since then, I got more qualifications and worked for quite few different firms, some more environmentally aware than others.
Wow, you straight 9 here, 9 out of 10. Sushant, good job. Superb, superb. Very good job. Very good job. This is how you want to read it. Superb. Guys, when someone reads it, you have to listen so that you can pick up the pieces. Where they are very good at it, you can pick it up. Superb, superb job, Sushant. Now, we are only reading, we are not trying to understand anything in this round. Next round, you have to understand that the third one, you have to really get your answers straight. It's not easy to score full in this. This is one of the most difficult ones in reading. Akshara, last paragraph.
Yes, sir. I feel much prouder of the recycling symbol now than I used to, probably because it's so widely seen. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I would thought.
Oh, not good. Look at the thought. Look at the V3. So I had thought you have to.
I had thought.
I had thought there's more to me than the recycling symbol.
Yeah, I understand. First time you are doing it, you are struggling. Had it been for the second time, you would do well. Very good, very good, very good. I feel much prouder of the recycling symbol now than I used to. Look at the full stop. Look at the comma, not the full stop. I used to. Probably because it's so widely seen. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I had thought. Blank. There is more to me than the recycling symbol. There is more. This is a huge article. We are talking about a guy, Gary, who has invented this symbol, and the entire world is using it almost every day. All right. Akshara, again, last paragraph. Can you read it now?
Yes, sir. I feel much prouder of the recycling symbol now than I used to, probably because it's so widely seen. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I had thought. There's more to me than the recycling symbol.
Yeah, except for one thing, everything is all right. Yeah, look at that. I feel much prouder of the recycling symbol now than I used to. Probably because it's so widely seen. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I had thought. There is more to me than the recycling symbol. Here is the thing: the guys who have done PET might be knowing this is a gap text. Now look at the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes are blank, right? Now, but here how many are there? 7 are there.
7.
So one additional. So you have to throw one off. So you should not use one. And also that A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, you have to use only once. You can't repeat the letters inside the box. Okay. I'm going to do a quick test for you here. You can read it in your mind. You can try to answer. I'm going to give you a preliminary score for you, right? So,
Sir, in chat we have to post the answers.
yes. Then we are going to walk through. If someone is going to score fully, I really appreciate it. That's going to be great. But I'm not going to reveal the score, right? Let's take this. Here is what it is. Akshara, new to this gap text. Look at this. 37. You have to fill in with one of these, A through G. As I told you, out of the 7, every time you have to go with wrestle with all the 7, and you have to take one of the 7 and put it here so that it makes sense. Do you understand, Akshara? And what, as I told you, one is additional extra one, which you don't have to use it, or you should not use it at all. So you guys do it. Let's talk about how to figure this out after you do it. First, give me your answers. You can take your deduction. You understand what you mean? What I mean, right?
Yes, sir.
Nitanya, Daksha.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So then we will walk through, very quickly walk through.
Sir, the marks you will send it in the chat, sir.
Chat, I'll chat private chat, yeah.
Okay, sir.
I'll do it in the next second. The moment you send it in the next second, I will say I'll give you the score. It's not about the score, it's about really performing well here.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have to fill the 37, which is blank from A, B, C, D.
ABC, you have to fit it in that text and make most sense, which text will make most sense, then you have to do. So 37 could be A or a B or a C or a D or a E or F or a G, right? One of those. It has to be one of those. And the letter shouldn't get repeated. Only you can use one text only once.
Excuse me, sir, I can't hear you.
Okay, you have done, but don't worry. You know the game, how the rules work here. Yeah, the Ramjan, do you have a question, Ramjan?
No, sir.
Yeah, I want you guys to really understand and to get to this one. Dakshan, be very serious on this to get a better score. And I want you guys to get a better score here. Because I'm going to ask how you arrived at that answer. Sushant, you understand the whole thing, isn't it, Sushant?
Yes, sir.
Very good. I liked your reading. It was very good. Dakshan, put all your mind into it. You can do it. Guys, don't be very hasty, and you have to be more accurate. You don't make sure you read prior to the gap and after the gap thoroughly. This level of difficulty you will face it in the exam also. You have to do your work to really get it straight.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is the meaning of leaflet?
Can you repeat?
Leaflet.
Leaflet is notice. flyer. Look at the notice, leaflet, the handbills. Ramjam, do you understand the leaflet?
Sir, can you scroll down little?
Yeah. Ramjam, do you understand what is leaflet?
Sir, no, sir.
Leaflet is nothing but notice, handbill. Akshara, do you understand leaflet?
Notice.
Notice. You understand that, Akshara? Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The handbill, Ramjam. Look at the leaflet. The advertisement they will give you, right? They will give you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when you come to the Smriti Academy, they will have loads of leaflets. Isn't it, Akshara? Have you seen it? Loads of loads of
Then in WhatsApp you will post some videos.
yeah, the courses and all. Yes. All right. Guys, scoring a 6 out of 6 is an outstanding effort. Someone could do it here also, but the point is, you guys have to work.
Sir, this is so difficult. I can't.
No, it's going to be easy. I'm going to explain the last 30 minutes, 7:30 to 8. I'm going to explain how we are going to do it. And always, I'll give a clue to everyone. Pronoun. I, we, you, he, she, it, they, them, they, theirs. All that pronoun you have to match it, Akshara. Pronouns. Focus on the pronouns, you'll get it. All the other guys have done pet, so they know what to do. Someone has done the answer, but it is really quick. The quick things will not work. Don't put 1, 2 and all. Give me all the 6. And you have to give me 6 letters, that's all. Nothing more to. You put it on your notebook. 6 letters you have to type it in the order. Don't make it complicated. Make it very simple so that you get your original score. Ramjan, do you understand what I'm saying? 6 letters in a row.
Yes, sir.
That's all. I'll give it in a second. Your score. Sushant, is it challenging? Sushant, is it challenging?
Yes, sir.
No, we'll figure it out. It's going to be easy. We'll figure that out. Dakshan put everything on the thing and okay. Dakshan is really like a slug over hit. He's eating everything right out of the park. All right. The action I will not take up your answers. No, I will not take it.
Sir, can I send it again?
No, no, we'll talk. You don't have to send anything more.
Sir, what is the actions mark?
No, no, I don't want to reveal anything. Focus on the sentence just prior to the box and right after the box. And look for the pronouns, fit them up. Very important to really recognize the pronouns here. Think through it. It's a wonderful story. He's a great man, Gary Anderson. He designed the symbol and he has a beautiful language. Look at the way he wrote the article. Beautiful. He talks about discovery, invention, his philosophy. He talks about his surprise. Also, the way he ends it beautifully, he is ending the article. Right there, you have the last box.
Sir, how many minutes more to complete?
Don't worry, you take your time. For me, I want last 30 minutes to take it apart.
Okay, sir.
I want you guys to be accurate, not like a speedy thing. 30 minutes I need to explain it. That's going to be 7:30 deadline. And prior to that, you might know your score. At least I know, I will know your score. If I feel like anything you guys are not doing right, I'm not going to give you that score. But you refer your mind, never refer anything else. Refer your mind. I really want it. Even if you guys have a single, like 1 out of 6, that's good. Uh,
Sir, I have a question.
1 second, 1 second. Someone has sent me the thing. I'm correcting it. 1 second.
Sir, that is Daksha's.
Yeah, that I know. Daksha, I know very good Daksha, and I appreciate your honesty there. This is how you just have to be yourself. You are getting your score right there.
Sir, I have a question.
Akshara, yes.
For aback, what's the meaning of aback?
Suddenly, taken aback. Aback means suddenly I got shocked. I was startled. I was shocked. I was surprised. In the exam, you can't ask it, but I thought of explaining it in the last 30 minutes. But anyway, whatever you know, you do it. The idea is to read as many times as possible to really get a grasp on this. That's how you got your score, isn't it?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Yeah, good effort, Daksha.
Sir, I sent you, sir.
I wish you would have
Thank you, sir.
Ramjam, did you send it, Ramjam?
Sir, yes, sir.
Ramjam, I got only 5. You have to go with 6. Resend it, Ramjam. Don't miss anything. You are going only 5. Did you skip something?
Sir, I think, sir, I'll check 1 second, sir.
Yeah, I want 6 letters. Ramjam, you have to be extremely careful when you transfer the things, answers.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you have to completely understand the story. First paragraph, second, third, fourth, fifth. By reading multiple times very quickly in the exam, then only you can understand. All right. Is it Ramajay?
Sir, yes, sir.
That's shocking. Don't worry, Ramjan. We are going to work on it. Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Might be we need to see the story in a different light.
Yes, sir.
Last 12 minutes here to go. Always focus on the areas in and around the box, on the left, on the right. We can figure this out. This is a great article, as I told you. This is a true article. It's not a story or anything. Gary is the person who invented this symbol for recycling, which we are using almost daily. And it's great. The way it looks like a great symbol. And as I told you, he uses a beautiful language. Akshara has sent it. Akshara, you are getting your score. Akshara, again, don't worry. This is just a beginning. I want you guys to be very honest. That's what I need. The score and all later. Score, you can easily get it. Honesty, you won't get it. I'm waiting for a couple of them. Ramjan has done, Akshara has done, Dakshan has done, Daksha has done. Sushant, Abhi, Sushant, are you going to give it? Because Sushant generally is very quick, but this time he's late. Surprised. Probably he wants to focus more. Because Ramjan, you always look into this. Whenever you have a box, go through all the 7 in the exam quickly. All the 7 for each box. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Each box you have to go through all the 7. Then only you can figure it out.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you have to go back and change the previous one depending on the current one. So those things are there. So it's all very quick reading and quick understanding. And make use of
Yes,
the
sir.
properly. Yes, yes. This is the most difficult in any Cambridge exam. PET or FC or CA or CPE. If you can figure out gap text, you can figure out the entire exam.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for Sushant and Abhi. Ritanya is, where is Ritanya? Just, she seems like traveling. All right. 8 minutes left. All right, someone has sent it. Sushant, your score is on the way. Yes, Sushant, I got your. I like your honesty here. Super. Don't worry about the score. We are going to walk through Sushant. I'm waiting for Abhi. Britannia.
Sir, still how many minutes, sir?
And we have 7 minutes to go. Okay, I appreciate you taking time. That's okay, but I want more accurate one. And so far, it's kind of disappointing for everyone. Britannia, can you put it across? Because
Sir, yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
yeah,
I'm doing it.
yeah, we have 6 minutes to go.
Yes, sir.
And everyone has a solitary score. No, almost everyone. Everyone is in the same boat. But you guys don't take this as a test or exam or something. Enjoy the article. You'll get it. Enjoy. This guy is a great guy, and he simply talks about Southern California. It's a huge university in America. Southern California is very, very popular. Do you understand, Ramdev? The guy is you get into Southern California University, like getting into NITs or IITs. Ramdev, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
This guy is huge, he's genius, but he underplays and also he talks very, very poetically. I really like this. And generally, I go with first FCE gap text. This one for
Yes, sir.
10 years I have been doing this. But very, very lovely article. Akshara, do you understand the article as such?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he says how he invents this and how he was thinking about it. And he got just $2,000. Can you believe this? And now he's a celebrity because he's the inventor of this. It's amazing. Abhi, I'm waiting for you and also Ritanya. 5 minutes to go. In the exam, very paltry time you are going to get. You have to do, Daksha, at least 40 papers of 40 different papers of gap text before you enter into the exam hall. 40 to 50.
Okay, sir. I will do if you whatever you sent, I will complete it, sir.
That kind of a practice, if you do, that's going to be nice. 4 minutes. So Abhi takes longer than usual, huh? He understands the seriousness of it. You guys have to justify how you answer. 3 minutes. Only two are remaining here. 2 minutes. All right. Guys, time is slipping away. Abhi and Ritanya, I'm looking for those two. Why? All right. 1 minute to go. Ritanya, are you there? Thirty seconds.
Sir, 1 minute, sir, sending.
Okay, don't worry. Go ahead.
Sir, I am sending across, sir.
Yes. Time is up.
Sir, 1 minute, sir, sending around, sir.
Okay. You're going to type in 6 letters, right? No, you don't even need a question number. I'll take care of it. Someone did that exactly 6 letters. That's very nice.
Sir, I don't know this correct.
Yeah, there you go here. Abhi, your score is coming up. All right, there you go. Abhi, you don't have to worry about anything. This is the first gap text at the B2 level. Ritanya, are you there? And everyone has got the score except for Ritanya.
Sir, last one, sir, typing last one.
Okay. All right. Here you go. How to do this? Only by understanding you can do it. So let's get to the story here. The top score here, can you believe this? The top score is 2 out of 6. The lowest score is 1 out of 6. Can you believe this? Couple of you guys got 2 out of 6. Couple of you got 1 out of 6. But not a bad thing. 0 is kind of worrying. But no one scored 0 so far. Dakshan, I don't want to correct it because of a reason. I don't want to correct it. Dakshan, I want you to listen to me. All right, Ritanya, your score is coming up. Wow, Ritanya. There you go, Ritanya. Ritanya is the top scorer with 3 out of 6. Super. That was a tie. Good job, Ritanya.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Very good. Now, let's look into this. How we figure this out. Ramjan, pay close attention. Daksha, look at this. Look at this. They talk about studying engineering, moving to architecture from electronics. Okay, okay, because he was interested in architecture. Okay, planning. It was around that time I saw a poster. Look at the second paragraph very closely. Follow. It was around the time I saw a poster advertising a design competition being run by the Container Corporation. The idea was to create a symbol to represent recycled paper. Okay, that's a competition name. Recycling symbol. Finding out the symbol for this. One of my college requirements had been a graphic design course, so I thought I would give it a go. It didn't take me long. Now look at this. Close. It didn't take me long to come up with my design. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. Blank now. But I already had arrows in there. Now look at this alone. This is a great symbol. It's universally used. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. Now let's fit in A. Ramchan, closely follow. Still, I would have to think that my life work is defined by it. Still, I would hate to think that my life's work is defined by it. No relation at all. Look at that. It didn't take me long, Akshara. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. They are talking about a huge time here. 1 or 2 days. He's able to figure it out, Akshara, the entire symbol that we are using for a lifetime. Still, I would hate to think my life work is there anything here? Look at B. I used what I had seen to create the image. I used what I had seen to create the image. Nothing is there. What did he see? Look at that. I am no expert on recycling, but I can certainly see its value. They are talking about Ramjam, 1 day or 2, day 1 or 2. Akshara, are you focusing? Are you focusing here? Look at that. If you guys are going to do any kind of internal chat or anything, this is going to be a waste of time. You guys have to be extremely careful with this. Okay, you have to fit in all the 7. You have to fit in all the 7 into the box. Okay, Ramchan, I am no expert on recycling, but I can certainly see its value. Will it come? Look at that, going back here. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. They are talking about
Sir,
time,
I used what I have seen to create the image.
but they are talking about time. It didn't take me long to come up with my day, only a day or two. Look at
Sir,
that.
I hadn't thought about it for years.
Oh, this is after the fact, after he symbolized.
Sir, is it C? I'm no.
No, no expert, but I can certainly see its value. No, they're talking about value here. Look at that. It didn't take me long to come up with my decision, only a day or two. Look at that. We'll go back from bottom. G. I guess at that point in my life, I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance. Is there anything?
No, sir.
No. Let's go here back here. F. Also, nothing much happened to the symbol for a while. They are
No,
talking
sir.
about the symbol. Now I realized that seems ridiculous for something that has been so successful. I
No,
realized
sir.
that seems ridiculous for something that is. What is that here? Look at that. I realize, I feel that seems. What is that? What is that? That seems ridiculous for something that has been so successful. What has been so successful? Akshara, what has been so successful?
The symbol.
The symbol. The symbol. But this, he conceived it in 2 days. Can you believe it, Akshara?
No, sir.
Now, I realize that. Now tell me, Ramjay, what do you mean by that in there? I realize that which seems to be ridiculous or something that is so that has been so successful. Careful. Always the first box is very important. Can you figure this out, Ramjay? I realize that seems. What do you mean by that? Help us, Abhi. Help us here. That what do you mean by that?
Sir, the symbol?
What do you mean by that here? What is the meaning of that here in this context? The
Sir,
answer
it's,
is
sir, it refers to the symbol, sir.
Can you repeat?
Sir, symbol of a recycled
Sir, it refers to the symbol.
I realize that seems ridiculous for something that has been so successful. That, what do you mean by that? You guys are coming close, but not really hitting.
Design, sir. Design.
Give me that. It's not one word answer. It's not one word answer. That
Symbol of the design of the symbol. Design of the symbol.
She completed in 3 days.
she completed in 1 or 2 days. Everyone in the world is using just 2 days the design. That means the period of time of 1 or 2 days. That seems ridiculous. Ramjam, do you understand? That seems ridiculous. Just 2 days, and people are using it for entire life. That the meaning of that is nothing but doing the design in 1 or 2 days. You have to fix it. E as an eagle. E is the answer. 37. If you figure this out, a lot of things will fall in place. 37 E. I'll go back. It didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. I realize that seems getting the design done in 1 or 2 days ridiculous for something that has been so successful. What is that means here? What is the second that means, Akshara?
Excuse me, sir.
What is
That
wait,
symbol.
wait,
Second
wait,
one is symbol.
Akshara, that symbol, yes, Daksha, very good. The second that is symbol, Daksha. Dakshan, I want you to listen. I don't want to listen to you. I want you to listen. Daksha, she is hitting the point here. Very good. The first that is 1 or 2 days. The second that is symbol. That symbol has been so successful. They have designed it in one. He has designed it in 1 or 2 days. Ram Jam, do you get this point or not? Do you
Yes,
get
sir.
this point or not, Ram Jam?
Yes, sir.
He is the only answer here. Lot of you made mistake. In fact, almost all of you made the mistake. He is the first one. Figure it out. Just fit it. Now, go for 38. Daksha.
Excuse me, sir.
I am not going to listen to Daksha. No, no way. Okay, Daksha here again. I thought back.
Yes, sir.
Look at the paragraph here. I thought back to a field trip. I thought back to a field trip in elementary school to a newspaper office where we had been shown how paper was fed over rollers as it was printed. Can you?
So option B.
Sir, answer D. I had thought about it for years and there it was right in my face.
Okay, Abhi, what
Sir,
is
B, sir.
Abhi? What is your answer?
B,
Sir,
sir. B for wall.
Sir,
I
option
used
D.
what I had seen to create the image.
Yes, justify that. I used what I have seen to create the image. I
Sir,
used
because
what did he see? What did he
because
see?
we had been shown how paper was fed over rollers as it was
Super. Give
printed.
him a hand. Give him a hand. Beautiful answer. The 38 is a big one. The first two answers you have to get it right to get a perfect score. Akshara, show your face. All right. Now look at that. I thought back to a field trip in elementary school to a newspaper office where we had been shown how paper was fed over rollers as it was printed. I used what I had seen, the papers being fed through the rollers. I used what I had seen to create the image. That's going to be 38B. 38B, we will come back again. Ramjam, do you understand? Do you understand here? What is the image, Ramjay? What is
Yes,
the
sir.
to create the image? What is the image?
Sir, image is the symbol, sir.
That symbol. Very good, very good. Each and every word is important. Superb answer, Abhi. So the arrows in it, Ramjam, help me here. The arrows in it. What is it? What is it, Ramjam here? The arrows in it look like stripes are folded over paper. What is it?
Sir, the arrows in
Newspaper, sir.
the mission in which the newspaper was printed, sir.
Yeah. If, but it's a very simple word. The arrows in it look like stripes of folded wallpaper. I drew them in pencil. He talks about making arrows. That arrows part of the symbol. The part of the symbol he is talking about. And then traced over everything in black ink. Okay, the last line is irrelevant here because it talks about the technology. Now go to 39. I think I found out I had won the competition in a letter. Was I excited? Well, yes, of course, but not that excited. Look at that.
Sir, I think so. Option A.
Oh, did you miss it? Did you miss it? Did you miss it? Look at that. Was I excited? Well, yes, of course, but not that excited. Not the see, he has won a competition at the international level. While someone is asking, was I excited? No, not that. He's talking something totally different. Ramjan, can you figure this out?
Sir, I guess
G,
that
sir. G.
at the point in my life, I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance.
Yes, very good, very good, Daksha. Because the guy
Sir.
like that time $2,000 is huge. He won it. It's international competition, and they are going to use it for the entire world. They are going to use it. But was I excited? Yes, of course, but not that excited. No, he is having that kind of a head weight, Ramjan superiority complex. I guess at that point in my life, he's so young, he's doing his college. I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance. I thought it's very easy to win, but it wasn't. Right? Did you get it, Ramjan? GS in God. GS in God is 39. So it just seemed like, of course, I would win. It just seemed like, of course, I would win. There was a monetary prize. Look at that. Was I excited? Well, of course, but not that excited. Oh, at that point in my life, I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance. 39 GS in God. Now come to 40. Akshara, are you there, Akshara?
Yes, sir.
I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics rather than urban planning. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics rather than urban planning. I look at that. After 40, right after
Sir,
40.
I'm no expert on
Wait,
recycling, but I certainly see its
wait.
values.
Akshara, wait. Right after 40, I remember seeing it once on a leaflet. Ramjay, what do you mean by it here? I remember seeing it once on a leaflet.
Sir, that advertisement.
It's not advertisement. I remember seeing it once on a leaflet. Listen, yeah.
Sir, that competition, sir.
Symbol.
Competition.
Symbol.
Symbol. That symbol. I remember seeing it once on a leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. Now, I remember seeing it once on a leaflet. So he is talking about seeing the symbol once. Akshara, figure it out now. Right after the gap, you get this. I remember seeing the symbol once on a leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. Oh, what could be the answer? What could
C,
be?
sir.
Sir, I'm no
expert on recycling, but I can certainly see
see
its
its
Oh,
value.
did you miss it? Did you miss it? Look at that.
Is it A, sir?
Look at this, Akshara. They talk about time. Look at that. I remember seeing it once. I remember seeing it only once on a leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. Only once I saw it during that
Then
period.
nothing much
Also,
happened to the
happened
symbol for a while.
Also, look at that. Nothing much happened to the symbol. Nothing much happened to the symbol for a while. That during that while, only once he has seen it. Look at that. Look at that. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics, not in urban planning, right? Also, I remember seeing it once on a leaflet. Only once I saw for a while. I haven't seen it. Also, nothing much happened to this symbol for a while. Because of that, I remember seeing it only once, which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. Careful, careful again. 40 is going to be FS in Frank. 40F. I see some guys are not very serious. I want to make sure that if you really want to do well in exam, you have to be pretty serious and sincere here. And I will block. I am going to disable all the chat. Okay, I know I'll get a master copy of all the chat what you guys have been doing. Okay. Okay, because I am the admin. You guys and this one, you guys have to really focus here. All right, Daksha, come back here. Daksha, I saw
Yes, sir.
symbol. Last but the penultimate paragraph. I saw my symbol. It was on a big recycling bin. I saw my symbol. It was on a big recycling bin, and it was bigger than a beach ball. I was really taken aback.
Sir, I think so. A, sir. Option A.
Sir, I realized
You
I
I
hadn't
guess at
thought
that
about
point
it.
in my life, I had an exaggerated sense of my own importance.
that we
G.
already used. That we already used.
Still, I had hate to think that my life's work is defined by it.
Oh, wrong. See, you guys are because you are not focusing. It was on a big recycling bin. Yeah, why?
Sir, I'm no
I'm
expert
no
on
expert
recycling,
on
but I
recycling.
can
Yeah, while
certainly
after
see it.
that,
For
look at
years,
the
and then it
while after graduating, I flew to Amsterdam for a holiday. I will never forget when I walked off the plane. I saw my symbol for the first time for a long time. It wasn't a big recycling bin. He almost forgot it. He didn't see it at all. He went to Europe from America and he is seeing it. It was bigger than a beach. I was really taken aback. Look at the shock. Look at the shock. And fill in the box 41. Ram James. Fill it in now.
is
Sir,
it
I'm no expert
Sir,
on
C,
recycling,
sir.
but I can
C.
certainly
Option
see
C.
value.
Look
I'm
at
no
that.
expert.
No, Abhi. Somewhere disappointing. Ritanya. Unmute and talk.
Sir, option E.
Read it out.
I realized that
That is
since
already taken, isn't it, Ritanya? Are you following the class? This one was taken already.
sir?
That was the answer for the first question, 37. Akshara.
Sir, I had thought about it for years and there it was right in my face.
Can you repeat, Laksha?
Sir, I had not thought about it for years and there it was right in my face.
Wow. What do you mean by it?
Sir, it means that symbol, sir.
Was on my face. Why do they say, why does the answer say on my face?
Sir, because she was doing that for years, she was
No,
trying
once
to
again.
win the
Abhi is saying, no, Abhi is saying something. On my face. Why does the answer say on my face?
Because he saw it after a long time, and it was in a it
You're shocked.
Super!
Sir, he was.
Really coming to that point. Look at that. Look at that. I was look at that here. A while after graduating, I flew to Amsterdam for a holiday, Europe. I will never forget when I walked off the plane. I saw my symbol. It was on a big recycling bin. It was bigger than a beach ball. Beach ball, right? Then look at that. I hadn't thought about it for years. Suddenly seeing it in the recycling bin that way, it was right in my face. I was really taken aback. Look at that. You have to connect both the boxes here. The box left to the box and right to the box. Very, very good, Akshara. Now, the last one, I'll go with Akshara here. I feel much proud
Sir,
of.
yeah.
Look at this. The Daksha, can you do this here?
Yes, sir. I feel much.
Keep going.
I feel much prouder of the recycling symbol now than I used to. Probably it's so widely seen. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I had thought. Still, I had
not had.
hate.
I would hate.
Yes, sir. Still, I would hate to think that my life works is defined by it. There's
All
more
right.
to me than the recycling symbol.
Look at that. 42 is going to be a lot easier because you figured out all the other things. Which one you are throwing it off, Ramjan? Which one you have to throw it off? Which one? A, B, or C, or D, or E, or F, or G? Which one you are going to throw it off?
A.
A, just now she used. Just
Sir,
now
C.
C is the one. Akshara, somewhere you are off today. I'm going to ask Abhi one question now. Abhi, you
Yes, sir.
you
Yes,
need
sir.
to do this. You need to do this, and everyone is going to listen. Prior to the box, one sentence prior to the box you have to read. One sentence after the box you have to read. Inside the box, whatever the sentence you have to read. Do you understand? You have to do that. Can you do 37 now?
Sir,
37.
say the answer alone. I'll read.
Abhi, I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing you properly.
Sir, 1 second. Can you say the options? I'll read.
Yeah, but you can figure this out right now, isn't it? 37. Look at that. You want to do EBGFDA. EBGFDA. E.
Sir, EBG
FDA.
FBA, sir.
FDA. Letters won't get repeated. EBGFDA.
F.
EBGFDA.
Yes, sir.
Please read one sentence prior to the box and after the box quickly so that everybody you have to make it work. You can read from paragraph
Yes, sir.
2. Just don't worry about read from paragraph
I
2.
didn't.
It was around that time.
It was around that time, sir.
Yeah.
It was around that time that I saw a poster advertising a design competition being run by the Container Corporation of America. The idea was to create a symbol to represent recycled paper. One of my college requirements had been a graphic design course, so I thought I had give it to a go. I didn't take me long to come up with my design, only a day or two. It realized that seems ridiculous for something that been so successful, but I already had arrows and angles in my mind because of my course. I thought back to a field trip in elementary school to a newspaper office where we had been showed how paper was spread over the rollers as it was printed. I used what I had seen to create this image. The three arrows in it look like strips of folder over paper. I think it. I found out I had won the competition in a letter. Was I excited? Well, yes, of course, but not that excited. I guess. Sorry, sir. I
Yeah,
guess
very
at the
good.
point in I guess at the point in my life I had an it's a greater sense of my own importance. So it just seemed like of course I would win. I was afraid it would make me look as though I was interested in graphics rather than urban planning. Uh, Also, nothing much happened to the symbol for a while. Remembering seeing it once on a leaflet which had been produced on recycled paper, but then it disappeared. It was on a big recycling bin and it was bigger than a beach ball. The- um, I hadn't thought about it for a years, and there it was right on my face. Sir, can you little scroll down?
I was really taken aback.
Yes, sir, I was really taken aback. Maybe this design has been more important to me than I had thought. Uh, sir, that option A. Still, I had hate to think that my life work is defined by it. So little scroll. So
The
little. There's more to me than the recycled
last
symbol.
three sentences are important, very good. Abhi, you have to read this way. I would hate. I would hate. You have to go to the third word and come back and do the second word. And it's not I had hate. I would hate. If it had been hated, Abhi, if it had been hated, you can say I had hated. But
Yes, sir.
since it's a hate, I would look at the last three sentences. Big one for a very big article. Maybe the design has been more important to me than I had thought. Maybe the design has been more important to me than I thought. Still, I would hate to think that my life work is defined, restricted, constrained, limited by it. Look at that. Then there is more to me than the recycling symbol. Look at that. This is how you want to do it. I know I wanted to take this one. You guys, some of you guys are not very serious. I feel very bad about it because this is the toughest one. You have to crack this nut. And you can figure out the entire reading, which is always a challenging task. And some of you have done well. Good job, Ritanya. A score of 3 out of 6 is a very big score to start with. Very big score. Okay. And actually, you get a point, right? You get the point, right? What I am trying to do. You get the point, isn't it? You are able to understand. Only with understanding you can do, but not with words or anything else. And Daksha, good job, Daksha. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Super. And Ram Jai Akshara, you guys don't have to worry. The sincerity will actually take you to the next step. Nothing else will take you. Right? Good job. And I hope I made a point. Next week also, if you want, we can do one more gap text so that you can really get to. But do you understand, Ramjan, that it and all, how much value it has got? Pronoun, replacing the noun. How much value it has got?
sir.
My God, so much of value. That's why you guys have to really understand and do it. Again, good job, most of you. I know it's a little bit hard session. Good job. Ramjam always holding up very nicely, and Abhi just acing it out. Very good. Good job. And you guys, as I told, you guys have to practice. Can I send a few papers to start with?
Yes, sir.
I'll send few papers to start with. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You guys have to do very religiously. You guys have to do. I know Daksha will do a wonderful job, and Akshara always
Yes,
does well on her homework. Okay.
Thank you.
There is one paper. I will send it across. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. See you in the next
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you.